My name is Elliot, and at 28 years old, I never imagined my corporate accounting degree would become my primary shield against my own family. Growing up with parents who used money as a weapon shaped my adult life in ways I never anticipated. When a sudden group text arrived demanding my presence on an expensive family trip to Hawaii, a familiar knot formed tight in my stomach. Deep down I knew mandatory family gatherings always came with unspoken debts. Yet part of me hoped this time would be different. Before we continue, drop a comment below if your family members have ever used your financial accounts without asking, and subscribe if you have ever been forced to set hard boundaries with relatives. Our unhealthy dynamic with money went back as far as I could remember. To the outside world, we seemed like a successful middle-class family living in the Seattle suburbs. My father Vance ran a small insurance agency, while my mother Lenore took immense pride in hosting lavish dinners to impress the neighborhood. We lived in a spacious home, but our financial reality was built on pure illusion. Vance insisted that public image was everything in business, taking out heavy loans to afford luxury cars he could not afford. Lenore was equally obsessed with social status, constantly tracking neighbor purchases to ensure we outdid everyone around us. Money was never discussed openly when my brother Brady and I were growing up. Financial matters were handled behind closed doors through loud arguments, cold silences, and the embarrassing panic of a declined credit card at dinner. Brady was 4 years older than me, and he quickly picked up on Vance's dangerous spending habits, maxing out his first credit line during high school. By the time I turned 15, the illusion completely imploded when Vance's business collapsed under hidden debts. Lenore discovered his secret downtown apartment, triggering an explosive divorce that exposed our ruined finances to the entire town. Higher education became my only escape route, though both parents threatened to withhold support unless I selected a major that served their interests. Vance wanted me in business to save his failing enterprise, while Lenore pushed me toward a legal career. I ultimately chose accounting for myself, drawn to the absolute clarity of numbers after growing up in an environment filled with financial deceit. Those 4 university years were grueling, working long hours as a barista while tutoring math, but graduating with student loans was worth every sacrifice. For the first time, I possessed complete clarity regarding my financial standing without manipulation. After landing my first professional role in Portland, I secured a modest apartment, organized a strict budget, and hung my diploma proudly. That hard-earned stability immediately attracted the attention of my relatives, who began asking for bathroom renovation loans, business cash flow assistance, and car lease co-signers. After losing $3,000 to Lenore's endless projects, I sought professional guidance from a therapist named Dr. Hayes. She taught me that safeguarding my financial health was an essential form of self-care, encouraging me to establish firm rules. Over 2 years of therapy, I built a policy to never loan money or co-sign for family. That fragile peace was shattered on a Tuesday morning, when Lenore created a group chat announcing a 10-day mandatory trip to Hawaii. Warning signs appeared immediately as she posted expensive resort links and claimed I was already supporting the plan. When I finally demanded a clear breakdown of expected costs during a video call, Lenore laughed dismissively and stated expenses would easily exceed $5,000 per person. She openly shamed me in front of everyone for prioritizing money over family. I maintained a calm face, thanked her for clarifying, and privately decided I would not be participating in the trip. The following Friday brought a betrayal far worse than anything I anticipated. While at my desk, my phone buzzed with 4 consecutive transaction alerts totaling $18,000 for first-class airline tickets. Lenore had stolen my saved card details and accessed my private email account to hide the booking confirmations. I immediately called the card issuer to report the fraud, canceled all 4 flight reservations, changed every password, and enabled 2-factor authentication. When Vance confronted me in my apartment parking lot, I recorded his aggressive behavior and reminded him that taking my money without consent was criminal fraud. Following that confrontation, Lenore launched a bitter campaign to turn relatives against me, but I remained firm in protecting my life. A cybersecurity audit revealed Lenore had stolen an old notebook containing my college backup passwords to breach my accounts. After I issued a formal legal warning stating that further identity theft would result in criminal prosecution, the harassment stopped completely. It has been over a year since that chaotic week, And the Hawaiian vacation never occurred. If you enjoyed this personal story and want to hear more dramatic real-life experiences, hit that subscribe button and click the video on your end screen right now.